Hello and welcome, Number Hunter 91 here, and you join us with Bus Simulator 18. The one that you currently see on screen is my streaming profile, so we're going to be starting up a brand new company and doing between about 2 to 4 weeks per video, which hopefully won't take too long. It depends on the routes and how long they take to drive and that, because you do have to drive some of the routes to make them. So we've got the company menu, server browser, credits, DLCs, which there are some. There is one that I am looking at getting in the future. News, settings, and quick game. We're not obviously going to quick game. I am using a Logitech G29 steering wheel with pedals for this, which you can edit as needed within here, as well as obviously my keyboard and mouse. You can choose minimap visibility, which you'll see in a little bit, what its zoom factor is, chat and mirror if you want them on. I don't always actually bother. Pretty much everything else as I've tested is. This is dependent on your PC settings. This game is available over on Steam. I'll put the link down below in the description. So, company menu, new company, enable bankruptcy, trip mode, realistic. I don't have any mods. Sandbox mode is off, so we'll go. I'm going to call it the exact same, but I want to put YT in brackets at the end so that I know it's the YouTube company, not me streaming one. So we're going to create that and head in. Yes, you do get to drive bendy buses once you've unlocked them, although I find them a little bit tricky in game. So we get to choose what we look like. You can change your skin tone. I'm not that ghostly white in real life. Let's come up to there. Gonna keep the rest of him the same. It's pretty much the character that I use over on my Twitch version. Twitch link will be down in the description below as well. So finish customization, which we like to play the tutorial. I'm not going to bother playing the tutorial. If you are brand new to the game, then and you want to, go ahead. But I know what my buttons are and everything else, so I'm going to skip that.
I've written down a number of things we should try before we get you back out on the road. It's just to make sure the infrastructure is okay and ensure we can deliver a robust public transport system. First things first. City Hall wants us to run a pilot night line just to see how many people would use it. They'll finance an additional bus for you in return. I've already prepared a route for this and spread the word. Select the pre-existing route and drive it by night.
There you go. So, here you go. Establish a small route network in the business park, which is Astra Park up the top here. That's got the bus stops currently lit up. Drive the existing route at night. Okay. Paint the bus. We'll worry about that later on. Create a new route. Drive the new route. Expand the existing route, which is the one that we're about to drive, and then drive the expanded route. Okay, so this one here. Start drive. We start off with this Hataro K by Mercedes. Little 2-door bus. Seats 28 people, standing 18. Length of it is 10.6 metres. Width 2.5, height 3 metres. And the weight is 10 tonnes. Turn radius of it is 8.6 metres. It is a Bluetech diesel Euro 6 engine. Engine type is diesel, obviously. 2 axles. And it's gearbox and that, so we need to change that to night. Quick start is off so that we start in. I think we're going to keep it on round trip because it actually does make more money. Believe it or not. And you start off with 20,000, so you can't afford buses at the moment. When you first start, you have to drive a little bit and get the bonuses from the from your little tick box challenges, as I call them. So let's go drive on this one. So camera is your mouse. Walking is the WASD keys. So need to interact with that first. Unlock the doors so that I can open them. And then let's make sure that we unlock the two doors at the back there. And jump in. So I'm going to close that door before I start the engine up. Make sure lights are on. Get rid of that one. Put on saloon lights. Put on millimeter as well so that I don't go over the limit.
I can't find my keys. A ticket, please.
So if they want tickets, you come down to the ticket machine. It will tell you across the top, as you can see there, what ticket type they want. So this person wants a week student, quantity 1.
Thank you. May I
No
have a
change
ticket,
needed. Single student times 1. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Thanks.
That one. And that shows you the chat. So something else to watch out for is people that don't pay for their ticket.
Here you go.
So they're all fine. But you do get the occasional person that will try and fare dodge. So you have to catch them in the act of trying to dodge the fare. And it's €120 fine for each passenger that hasn't got a ticket. So each fare dodger, if you catch them, have to pay you €120, which I've had a couple of journeys on my streaming profile where I've actually earned more in fare dodger fines than I have on the actual run. Or there's only been a few euros in it.
Next stop, Zellerman Research Center.
I need to purchase several tickets.
Single, regular, times 2. Yes, that person's just nicked most of me change. So, you go into the pause menu. If you're during a trip, it tells you how well you're doing and shows you your star rating, and it will tell you what your current income is from the trip. Total weekly income from bus trips. So, I don't fully understand how it works unless it's this times 7 or something. It's whatever that is times 7 or something similar to that. Because 1 week is 1 journey. So that is something just to bear in mind. When you're on this.
Next stop, North Spoke.
So something to watch out for with this game, not so much in the business park, but in as you unlock more areas, are potholes. But in this area you do still have speed bumps, and you can't go over them too hard. If you go over them too fast, your passengers moan and it gives you a red mark. they say perfect timing, perfect parking, good timing, good parking spot, and it's really really weird and a little bit annoying to get you. Like, it does it every time, but that's how it is, unfortunately. Just going to turn my camera a little bit. Now, the AI, if you're indicating to come away from a bus stop, will...
Spoke.
There you go, speed bump. I try to go over them as slow as possible. Anything above 25 kilometers an hour, and you get a little red bar come up saying, hit speed bump. You've hit it too fast.
Next stop, South Spoke.
So for some reason that didn't give me the turning right, signalling right into the bus stop. Don't know why. Sometimes it will, sometimes it won't.
I need a few tickets, please.
Single, regular times 2.
Thanks.
So that's saying we've got a fare dodger. So
Thought I had one.
there you go. This passenger does not have a valid ticket and will pay a fine of €120.
Of course.
Here's the ticket, and
I'm not bothered about a picture of your cat. That's one of the lines that comes out when you ask people for the tickets.
In last week's episode, they finally revealed that Hans has a twin sister, Christina.
Next stop, Stalker Square.
And it takes a little bit of getting used to with this, and the sat nav's pretty good on this. Doesn't, you can zoom it in. That's not an issue.
Next stop, Stalker Square.
Oh, wait. Is this even the right bus? Very punctual. Thank you.
So, because I've got it set to round trip, obviously we've got to go back South Spoke, North Spoke, and then the other 2 stops on the route. Oh, week regular, which is
Thank
£28.
you. I need a ticket.
Single regular is €2.20.
Thanks.
A
So,
ticket, please.
with regards to the change, it's generally set up for your number pad as left to right 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no, regular. So number 1 on the number pad or your top row will be your €2. Number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, number 6. And ignore all of that because that's more for when you're in this view. Look, that's how many different buttons you have in this. It is absolutely ridiculous. Do we have any more fare dodges? No, not yet.
Next stop, South Spoke.
Cool, you're waiting for us. Thank you very much. And we're following this all the way round to then go back on ourselves back to Astra Promenade. Speed bump. Yeah, I normally aim for anything below 20 kilometers an hour, and that way I know I'm not going to get the red bar up for the speed bump. You also don't want to hit any curbs with the wheels because that deducts. Don't hit anything, literally don't hit anything with the bus, especially not pedestrians. That's a €20,000 fine / deduction for hitting a pedestrian, which later going, once you've got several routes going,
South
isn't
Spoke.
an issue. However, starting off, as you saw, we only started with 20,000 in the bank. So let's switch down to the ticket machine. No. No fare dodgers.
Let's pick up Stefan quick.
Now, the biggest issue
we'll head
is
up
I
to the
can't see
assault
anything in my bus stop on a nighttime trip. At all. So, the eagle-eyed viewers will notice that there is a clock in the bottom left-hand corner of the sat-nav, slash the little mini-map. Now, ideally you'd wait for it to get all the way down to zeros, which we'll do. Just in case anybody else does randomly turn up within the next 2 seconds. No. You notice I put my left-hand indicator on, that lorry stopped, which means then we can come out.
Next stop, North
I'm coming out a little bit further because of the roadworks, straight across, up to North Spoke.
Next stop, North Spoke.
And it didn't want to give me that one. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't always give you the signalling right into the bus stop, which is annoying because I do that on every one. Week, regular, 1
Thanks.
and €2 change. Not a problem. Do we have any other fare dodge? Oh, we have another fare dodger on board. So this is,
Thought I had one.
there you go, right, sitting right beside us as well.
Of course.
Where is it? Ah, here you go.
I'm not going to lie, these are nice looking buses, and obviously they are all licensed by the manufacturers as well.
Next stop, Zellerman Research Center.
So just driving this route is 1 week, by the way.
Hey, what are you doing now?
Next stop, Zellerman Research Center.
Right on time. Thank you.
Perfect timing, perfect parking. Perfect stopping. Eh.
Sometimes feel gay.
So like, income current trip, €274.20. Fare dodger fine, €240. €34.20 short. Thank you. Just making sure that he did stop.
I managed to catch the bus.
Stop, Astro
Wait.
Promenade. Last
Is this
stop.
even the right bus?
Please leave the bus.
So, come up to the last one.
Did you see
Everybody's getting off at the last one anyway, regardless whether they like it or not. You do get some random events come up in this, so you might get a passenger that suddenly decides to put the headphones on and absolutely blare the music out.
Stop, Astro
And I mean
Promenade.
blare the music out, that they can be sitting right at the back of the bus,
Leave the bus.
you'll hear it at the front. Tell them off, or just kick anybody out the way of the doors. Oh, somebody's dropped some rubbish, which we have to pick up. There it is. It's normally a cup. It is always it's always a cup. If somebody's left garbage, it'll always be a little cardboard cup. So now, gonna give that guy a chance to go, and we're gonna go and pull back into the garage. You don't have to pull into the garage. But when I'm this close, I will. If it's halfway across town, I'm not going to bother, and I'll do it the cheap way, which is just to hit the end key on your keypad. There you go. Handbrake, power, door number 1. Let's jump off. Now, you don't have to lock these when you finish. Sometimes you can. It's nice, and then you try and close it. You don't get a lot of time when you step off the bus. And then that was a perfect 5-star trip. So we've got new wrap, new decal, new colour. And we'll close that. And we're almost level 2 in this account already. We gained €34,782.78. I don't get the odd when you're not dealing with 5s, 1s, 2s, and 5 cents. You're dealing with 5 cents, 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents, €1, €2. Yeah, wages is 0. Maintenance was 500, so took us down to 34,282. Oh, excuse me. Apologies for yawning then. So let's go back to the route planner, and you'll notice that that has now put a little blue square in that one. So create a new route. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a little bit trickier. So we'll do this one with just 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that'll do. Or you can do it like that. And if you want to move them, you can do. Why it takes us around that way, I don't know. It's really, really weird. What I might actually do though is actually move you to the end. Go optimize, because then it can spin us up there to spin round. No, I don't like that. So yeah, do that. And then media center coming back comes round, up and in. What if I was to change media center Astra? To do that. So we go up and down this central bit here. And then that can just come back round that way. You know what? That'll do. Right, let's... Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Switch you. No, switch you and you. Save. There you go. That ticks that one off. So we've got to drive the new route. Excuse me. And then expand this route, which stops here. So I don't know where I'd expand it to, if I'm perfectly honest with you. What I might do is bring it down round. I might. You see, I'm debating. Do I take it round to Media Centre Astra, or do I bring it to Greenwich Square? Greenwich Square is a pain in the arse because it is right on that corner. Same for Astra Promenade. But let's drive the new route. Unlock, unlock, open, interact. Said interact. Let's go and make sure that rear doors are unlocked. And the Greenwich Square. See, I could have done this one in the night, in the daytime. That wouldn't have been an issue. But we'll roll with it. Daytime trips you will always get more.
Next stop, Greenwich Square.
Force everybody to come in through the front door. That it? I think that's going to be it.
Next stop.
See what I mean about it being so close to the corner? So let's try not to get any red marks against us. There you go. Passenger view. Shut that music up. And let's get back to driving. So yeah, if you get somebody that's listening to music, you point your cursor up towards the mirror. And then you can click on the person that's got the music. And it's the same for blocked doors as well. Point your cursor up at the mirror. Oh wow, I was a lot further back than that said I was. So coming round to East Spoke. So it's giving us a slightly different route going back to Greenwich Square for the last stop. But that's not an issue. Make advantage of him being so far back and just go. And yeah, you get points for using your indicator correctly.
Next stop, East Spoke.
Oh, there you go, hit a curbstone. So I'm not going to get a full 5 stars for this one. Which is a shame. That's because I just didn't turn the bus properly. Week student print.
Thanks.
€60
I
change.
need to purchase several tickets.
Week regular times 2. That's
Thank
56 euros then, please. Thank you very much. Any fare dodgers? No.
Next stop, West Spoke.
Superhero blockbuster that just came out.
And these buses also do have horns. And that sound no matter what bus you've got. That's the only thing that I disagree with.
My stomach.
Next stop, West Spoke.
tickets.
What? How did I end up here?
Not looking like it. No fare dodgers at the minute. Yep, you can wait. I'm going.
Stop, Media Center, Astra.
Oh, that sounds like a nice idea, but I'll have to see if I still fit into this swimsuit.
So, kind of taking the longer route to get to Media Astra, and then it's the shorter route getting back. But that's not a problem at all. Yeah, that's the other downside to night time. Is you cannot see the speed bumps if they're in a shadow and not lit up. Now this is one of the ones that you don't always get the signalled into the bus stop, or signalling right, or whatever it says, and that's purely because it's on the bend.
Next stop, Media
See what I
Center,
mean?
Astra.
Right, gonna need the ramp for this, because I've seen that we've got a handicapped passenger, so you need to put your handbrake on before you can operate the ramp. Then you can open up the doors.
I think I'll need several tickets, please.
And then I'm going to do a quick walk of the bus after this one as well, once I've sorted these tickets out.
Thanks. Of course, here.
Hold on, where? Sure.
Of course. Here you go.
That's the ramp going back in.
Next stop, West Spoke.
Oh darn! I forgot to get something for
So
dinner.
now we're doing the rest of the
pizza
stops.
it is.
Going back the other way. So West Spoke, East Spoke, Granite Square.
Yeah, me neither. It blew my mind.
So the buses do have radios on them that can play music, but obviously because I'm putting this on YouTube,
Next stop, West Spoke.
much rather. So I clipped that lamppost and it cost me just under 1,200 euros.
One ticket, please. Thank you.
Which is annoying
I need a few tickets.
because we don't have the cash to begin with
Thanks.
to do things like that. It can't be helped. It literally cannot be helped in the slightest. Especially when you're doing a nighttime route and your mirror hangs out a lot further than your normal mirrors. And I didn't think that was going to stop in time.
Next
Yeah,
stop,
you can't get out like this.
Spoke.
Yep, that's fine. So ramp out.
Wow.
Nearly
Perfect
done.
parking.
So normally I can watch the ramp on the mirror going out
I
and
need a
lowering
ticket.
itself. Obviously can't do that in daytime, so you have to do it by the sound,
Thank you.
which is annoying.
You saw my ticket.
How often do you want to see it?
Of course.
Where is it?
Ah, here you go. What?
Oh no!
Of course.
Of course.
There
Here
you
you
go.
go.
There's another one.
I already showed you my ticket.
There you go. That's the ramp there. And off we go to Granite Square.
Next stop, Greenwich Square. Last stop, please leave the bus.
I am tempted to add Astra Promenade into it, so that we've got a point where they can switch between the buses a bit easier. Which is that stop there. See what I mean? You turn that corner, you're on top of the stop already. Excuse me. So we're going to finish this run off, and I'll go call it there for this video, and then we'll pick it up going into week 3 on the next video. So where's this stop? Here it is.
Next stop, Greenwich Square. Last stop, please leave the bus.
There we go.
See ya.
And now it's telling us to spin round to go back to the bus station, back to the garage. But I'm going to cheat and hit the end key. So we had one collision and one hit the cardboard drive. Wow, we've leveled up. We've gone up a level, unlocked a new bus. Almost 5 stars for that one. We're just shy of level 3. So a little bit less money that time, but it's not an issue. Bus garage, customize. Lost my mouse for a minute then. Ads we haven't got yet. But they give you an extra 1,000 per income a week per bus. Skins, if I wanted to use one. I don't like you. I can't go for the ones that I want. Okay, that doesn't look too bad. Apply. And then if I go back into that, there you go. So next episode, we'll expand the existing route, which is the Astra Promenade, to Stocker Square. Excuse me. I'll keep in the Grenna Square to Media Centre Astra route in, so that we can keep the route numbers going. Our reward for this one is 130,000 euros, which is enough to buy another bus. And then we'd have to get a driver as well, but that's not an issue. Expected revenue on both is 0, but best result so far was that one. But if you drive them in the daytime, you do tend to get a little bit more money. So I am going to call it there for this episode. I'll get this put up. I'm hoping to be able to put up one a week, seeing how it goes. Might be one every 2 weeks to start with, though, just to give us enough time to be able to sit down to record it, edit it, and upload it. And I will see you all in the next episode.